What's up, guys? Mike here with the 3-Hour Copywriter. So I wanted to come today to you guys and talk to you guys a little bit about getting clients. I know a lot of copywriters, whether you guys are just starting out or whether you've been doing it for a while, a lot of copywriters nowadays seem to be having issues with getting clients on social media, more importantly scheduling the appointments and closing the deals. So I wanted to come to you guys today and give you some tactical strategies that you guys can take immediately when we get off this call to start, taking action and getting clients on the board, more importantly, filling up that calendar and closing deals, right? So, hope you guys enjoy the view. I'm sitting out here at the pool, but I'm just going to kind of dive right into it. And just so you guys have an idea, like I said, the first part of this, I'm going to just go all into strategy and tactical stuff that you guys can take immediately when we get off this video and start taking action. And then the second part of the call, for those of you who know you need the extra push, you need the mentor, you need the done-for-you funnels, you need that extra help. We can talk a little bit about our mentorship program and what all we have to offer and how we may be able to help you get to 6 figures a little bit faster. So let's just dive right in. So one of the things that I noticed with copywriters is everybody's looking for that quick client that's going to change their life. And while it definitely can happen, you definitely can close a $10,000 a month retainer and stuff like that, and really level up immediately. We want to be thinking about the long-term game, and while we're thinking about the long-term game, we still want to take into consideration that we need money today. I know folks watching this, you're like, dude, I just hope you give me some tactics because I need to get clients ASAP. So that's what we're going to talk about, but I want you to also keep your mind on the future and growing a network and really giving value so you stand out in the market and you don't just look like another copywriter saying, hey man, give me a job, hey, how do I do this? You can actually stand out in the marketplace. You can start charging top dollar, and really you can get your way in the copywriting world. So one of the first things that we need to focus on is we need to realize that it's just a numbers game. It's an appointment and a closing game. If we don't set appointments, we're not going to be on the phone with the people who have our money, the decision makers, the folks that can pay us, and the folks that can become good clients for us in the future, right? So we want to be able to set appointments, and we have to be able to close deals. So let's get into some strategies that I like to focus on to set appointments in order to get on the phone and close deals. So everybody knows about the Facebook job boards and whatnot. I'm sure most of you guys watching, you're probably already in the Cult of Copy and the Copywriting Unleashed and all these other different job boards out there and whatnot. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I like to go about getting results on those job boards and kind of standing out different than everybody else, because I think a lot of people, they get in the job boards and they make a post or they go through and they try to reply and they end up just becoming one of the other 100 people who commented on folks' posts. So what I like to do is I like to go on those job boards even if I'm brand new to a job board. Let's say I go to Carlos Relic's job board, the Copywriting Unleashed, and it's my first day in that job board. I'm actually going to go through from day 1 to 3 years ago, 4 years ago, however long ago, it doesn't really matter. But what I'm looking for is I'm looking for copywriters who have spillover work. Maybe they posted that, they have tons of projects and they need an inspiring copywriter or a copywriter to help them knock out some projects. I'm looking for folks who have made a post to hire copywriters in the past. And these people I'm going to reach out to. And what I'm going to do to stand out a little bit different than everybody else, besides just sending a comment and, sending a long little message of how you're going to change your life as a copywriter and all this stuff, I like to send them a quick video message, because most people, if you send them a video message, they're gonna be like, what is this? And their subconscious almost makes them they have to click it, right? They have to see what's going on with this video. I don't like to make a really long video. I like to keep it really short and sweet and to the point. And let me just give you guys like an example. I'm gonna freestyle this, so hopefully it goes good. So let's say I'm scrolling through and I found a post that's 2 years old, let's say. And let's say it's somebody who is hiring copywriters for emails. I'm going to get on my phone and I'm going to reach out. Let's say the name is Derek, right? Hey, what's up, Derek? Mike here with the 3-Hour Copywriter, or you don't have to say 3-Hour Copywriter. Hey, what's up, Derek? Mike here. I was just scrolling through the Copywriting Unleashed job board. I'm new to the copywriting job board, and I seen your post about a year ago. I'm assuming you already found a copywriter by now, but what I would love to do, if you're up to it, is give you a free 15 to 20 minute consultation to see how I can write 1 to 2 emails for you absolutely free, assuming you have an email list and you still need a copywriter, to see how I can earn you some business and how I can earn your future business. So obviously I just winged that, and obviously the more reps you do, the better you're going to be at these type of videos, right? But these videos get in front of the people and it gets right to the point and you keep everything transparent. I know a lot of people are like, they just, I'm trying to think of some posts, but I just know that they go around everything besides what the point of the conversation, right? They may say, I'm skilled in this, this, and this. This person does not care. This person is busy. They don't even have time to watch the video, but their subconscious clicked on it. And when their subconscious clicks on it and they start watching it, you want to be able to say, hey Derek, Mike here, hopefully this video doesn't throw you off. I just seen your post 2 years ago on the Copywriting Unleashed job board, and I wanted to reach out. I know you probably already hired a copywriter for this, but still want to do this video for you. I'd love to get on the phone, give you 15 to 20 minutes of my time, maybe even write a couple emails that we can send out to your email list absolutely for free to help you earn some business and earn your future business. So hope you don't mind me sharing this video, and hopefully we can talk soon. So you're gonna get better every one that you do, right? But these videos are really gonna make you stand out, and it's gonna get you directly messaging the decision owner who can actually hire you, right? So this is a really fast way, and it's something you guys can do. You can spend 15 to 20 minutes a day on. You don't have to do everybody in the group, right? But if you spend 15 to 20 minutes a day, you're gonna connect with 5 to 10 new people. You're gonna get better at videos. You're gonna get out of your comfort zone, and it will result in sales. It may not happen a $10,000 sale your first video. It probably won't happen on your first video, right? But we want to make sure that we're doing that every single day, and we're putting in the volume on that. Step number 2 that I like to focus on is, I think a lot of copywriters are trying to educate and find business owners that they can try to sell on copywriting. And while I don't disagree with that, I don't necessarily think it's the fastest route if you're trying to get money in the bank, right? A lot of times business owners, gym owners, I was a gym owner for a while. I ran a personal training studio. I know you guys have been following Carlos for a while. He used to own a martial arts school. Most small businesses like that in brick and mortar, they don't really understand the value of copywriting. If you tell them an email is $500, they're probably going to laugh at you, right? Because they don't understand it, right? In most cases, they think copywriting is a trademark, right? So we want to go after the folks who can actually hire us, who actually have successful online businesses, who probably already have copywriters on payroll. If they don't, they probably already know they need copywriters on payroll. And then the second, part of people that we want to really go after is other copywriters that are really successful, that have spillover work. The reason I like to go after these two people is, like I was just saying, is because they can actually hire you and they need you immediately. It's not like a gym owner where you're going to them and they don't actually believe and they don't feel in their mind that they need you, right? They're still learning what copywriting is. You have to educate them on copywriting, why they need it, and then you have to sell them on you, and then you have to sell them on the price. Versus if we go after copywriters who are, say they're at 6 figures trying to get to 50K a month, and they start taking on all these projects and then they get stuck on the computer all day typing, these people they're on deadlines, right? These copywriters have deadlines, they have to turn in work, so they need to get this copywriting done right now. So these people are the ones that I like to focus on, them and other marketers that obviously already have email lists, already have online companies, everything in an online company, sales pages, opt-ins, emails, autoresponders, articles, advertorials, all this stuff is copywriting, right? And it has to keep going on. So those are the 2 type of people that I mainly want to have you guys focus on, especially right out the gate, so you start making some money. Focus on these folks that can hire you right out the gate and really need your service, versus trying to do all this other stuff and Upworks and Fivers, and you can do all that, but what I'm saying is we want to get right to the point, right? I know a lot of people that are like, damn, I want just a profile and some videos, and then people would just look at me and be like, yeah, I need to hire you, here's 10 grand. And that does happen down the road. That happens to the famous copywriters, right, that have been doing this for a while, that have got out there. But guess how they started? They got started by doing those nitty-gritty private messages. Hey, I just seen you made a post. Hey, I see you active. I see you constantly on interviews. I just wanted to reach out and let you know, if you ever have any spillover work, I'm your go-to guy. I'll work at a really discounted rate. I'm just trying to get my name out there and really just grow my portfolio and build a reputation. This is some of the videos that you can be sending out to other copywriters. And then the video like I did before is what you can be sending out to internet marketers. Obviously you can switch it up from, if you don't find them on the job board, which the best way to find them is on the job board, right? And just scroll back through 2 or 3 years and find the folks who actually we're hiring copywriters, right? Because in most cases, they're still hiring copywriters, as long as they're still in business. So those are really the main tactics that I like to focus on, like I said, is those job boards and really going direct at the internet marketers, the influencers, the agency owners, and other high successful copywriters who really need your work and you can really be in demand. Obviously, like I said, you can still, if you have friends and business owners and stuff that you want to work on, you can definitely do that. Just out the gate, getting directly to those folks and scheduling appointments with them is the number one thing, and it's going to get you closest to the money. And then as far as scheduling appointments, I always keep everything really, short and sweet. After every video or after every text, I'll ask them, if you're interested in this, I can just drop you my calendar link. If you guys don't have your calendar, we recommend setting it up through Calendly. It's very easy. You can ask some questions to figure out, what niche they're in, what's selling, what's not selling, what's happened during COVID, blah, blah, blah. That way you kind of have some understanding before you get them on the phone. But really the goal is to set those appointments and that direct message outreach. This also works on LinkedIn as well for those of you who are on LinkedIn. So I hope that helps, guys. Another thing for those of you who are just starting out as a copywriter, maybe you don't really have that much experience in writing and whatnot. One of the fastest ways we always recommend to start out is starting out with emails first. Even if you're an experienced copywriter and you're having issues closing clients right now, let's turn it into a numbers game. Let's find people who have an email list. They've spent tens of thousands of dollars to build that email list over the years with intent to actually send out emails. So we're finding that folks who are just starting out, it's easy to get into the copywriting world, learn to write emails, and go get a few clients on a monthly retainer basis to write emails for, get some money coming in, and then you can go learn to be a master in the rest of the world. And even before, because a lot of times when you may sell somebody, I'll give you guys an example of what I typically will do for emails, right? Typically, I'll charge around around $2,500 to $3,000 for 15 to 20 emails. And once I send those to the client, they send them out, assuming it's a good fit, we like working with each other, they get results from the email, then I can go back and say, hey, instead of paying me $3,000 to write 15 emails for you, why don't you just show me some love, hire me on a retainer basis at $2,500 a month, and I'll take care of all your emails on a monthly basis. We can jump on a call once a week, twice a month, whatever's needed, but that way I can be your go-to guy. Sound good? And most times this is a layup for folks who have an email list and actively, want to send emails to that email list. And then for those of you guys who, you start this way, even if a client wants, sometimes you'll close a deal and they'll be like, all right, well, how much do you charge for a sales page? For me, I don't like sales pages. I don't like to sit there. I'm not good at writing long form and whatnot. So I'm just really honest with them, and I'll say, I'd love to be your go-to email guy, but what I would like to do for this is actually make a post in the mentorship group that I'm a part of and find you a copywriter that will match what you're looking for in a sales letter, because I'm not really the sales letter guy, and I want to make sure you get results and I refer you to the right person. So let me get some details from you and I'll make that post. Now I can go into my mentorship group, make a post, and I can negotiate with the copywriter, if you sell it for 10 grand, give me 20%. And now I can make, $2,000 here and there referring jobs while I'm, building my email list, while I'm learning the rest of copywriting. Instead of trying to take on that work and make the money and then, send out the sales letter and they don't like the sales letter and then it hurts your reputation. It's easier just to outsource it to somebody who will get them results, be very transparent with the client. This is going to get you a lot farther. It's going to get you a lot of future work, referrals, and all that sort of stuff, and it'll allow you to make money at the same time and really continue to grow your business. So I hope that all kind of makes sense, guys. I think a lot of the stuff that I just gave you guys, you can start taking action immediately right now. You can get on your phone, get on the job boards. If you're not in the job boards, start adding yourself to them. There's a bunch of them on there. And really just start them direct messages. If you're on Facebook and LinkedIn, you have other copywriters on there, you want to go into copywriting groups, you're looking for copywriters who are really active, who are doing interviews, who are, or have their own podcasts, who are doing free videos on Facebook, who are really active. Typically, these are the people who are making money and will have that spillover work and can help you, with some, obviously some beginning projects. And with this spillover work, you're not probably, in most cases, you're probably not going to be able to charge, a full 10 grand for a sales letter. You may only be able to charge like 2,500 bucks, but it allows you to get that cash flow coming in, and it allows you to start building your credibility and getting your name out there. And if you do this for 30 to 60 days, 30 to 90 days, you're definitely going to see results. So again, you may not see results today if you send out 10 videos, but if you do it every single day and you stay consistent, you will see results. So I hope that helps, guys. Right now I'm going to jump into a little bit of what our mentorship includes and stuff for the folks of you, for those of you folks who are actually needing that extra little push. You need a mentor. Maybe you're new at copywriting. Maybe you don't have your funnels or your sales scripts or all this stuff set up, and you really want to just plug into a system that's going to work for you and really help you get results right out the gate versus trying to put you in learn mode for a year and a half and not get any sales. So our mentorship program obviously is ran by Carlos Relic. If you guys don't know him, you guys can check him out on the 3-Hour Copywriter. I don't know how you guys don't know him, but check him out definitely. But he runs our mentorship program, and basically it's a 1-year program, and it's broken into 2 parts. So the first part is everything about writing copy, from sales letters to emails, tripwire funnels, opt-in pages, advertorials, Facebook ads, pretty much everything on the writing side. And then the other side is everything about the business. So done for you funnels that you can essentially plug into, that we've already tested, that we know work, sales scripts, email scripts, appointment setting scripts. We have tactics for LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. We have our own job board. We also have folks that are in our mentorship program because they know, like, and trust Carlos, and they're there to find aspiring copywriters that are in his mentorship group because they know they're in good hands, obviously. And then if they keep up with it, they're going to be a successful copywriter. And that's really what they're looking for, is copywriters who, are really trying to get to that next level. So that's sort of the business side of it. And then what we do is we actually connect those both with our copy critiques on Friday. So what that essentially looks like is, let's say you took on a client tomorrow for 2,500 bucks and it's in the yoga niche. And let's say it's 15 emails. And let's say you have no clue about yoga. Carlos is still going to have you write those emails to the best of your ability, but before you ever submit them to your client, we'll have you to submit them to the group on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And every Friday, Carlos will go live in the group on video. That way you guys can see it, and so he can record it to where if you ever miss it, you can always log back in and check out the recordings. But essentially, he's going to critique your work. That way you can see the adjustments he's making. That way you're getting better as a copywriter. At the same time, when he's done checking it, it's been checked by a 7-figure copywriter in Carlos, and it's ready to be sent to the client. So just kind of like making him your copywriting chief to make sure that the work is always double checked. The last thing we want is you just send client, emails, and they send them out and they get no results. They're probably going to be pissed and probably not want to work with you again. So we just add those copywriting critiques to make sure your work is always double checked. And then the last 2 components of the mentorship area, we have a resource area with hundreds of individual videos, from running traffic to setting up a funnel to closing clients on the phone, writing emails, pretty much every step of the way, individual videos, so you can always fall back into that resource area if you need. And then the last component is we have a 24-hour support. I call it a cheat code because anything you do in life that you're new at, or you're getting started at, or you haven't had that high level of success at, you're probably going to run into little problems and kinks along the road. And what the support is for is when you run into those problems, whether it's writing an email or talking to clients on the phone or running traffic, you can always go back to the group and say, hey Carlos, I'm running into a problem here, what should I do? Hey Carlos, I'm writing this sales page, I'm getting stuck, what should I do? So it's a real handheld mentorship more than it's going to be a course that we say, here's a bunch of videos and good luck. So it's more about taking action, and really for those of you who need a push. Like I said, this is not for everybody. This is for the folks who need to get to 6 figures, more importantly, have that no quit mindset and will not give up, and will put in the work, put in the reps. There's no way to get there without putting in the work and the reps. But this is for the folks that really need that mentorship. You need that handheld, and you really need that extra push. So if that's you, what I want you to do is go ahead and find the calendar on the page, go ahead and schedule a call with our team members, one of our copywriting coaches, and let's see if this is a fit for you. If it is a fit, we can go into how to get you enrolled, the details and all that sort of stuff. But I look forward to working with you guys on the side. Go ahead and book your call with one of our coaches, and I look forward to working with you guys. Talk soon. Hope this video helped.